Good morning, shark friends. So today I have two books that I want to share with you. I have The Z Was Zapped and I have It's Okay to Be Different. And I'm going to start with The Z Was Zapped by Chris Van Allsburg. And this book actually is kind of an alphabet book, but it's very creative. So here we see what letter? The Z, and it's been zapped. Looks like it's been hit by the lightning. The Z was zapped. That's our title page. Okay, and this book has lots of pictures that we have to really look at carefully. So here we have an A, and then it kind of looks like there's rocks falling on top of it. So A. The A was in an avalanche. So avalanche starts with A, and that was the rocks falling on it. And look here, what's happening here? I see part of a letter B, and I see kind of a nose and mouth. And some of the B is missing. What do you think that might be? Starts with B, B. The B was badly bitten. So it means there was a bite taken out of it. Now look here at this letter. We have the C, and it can say K, K. And sometimes it's a soft C, and it says S, like in my name, Mrs. Lourenco. We see the C, and we see lots of different, it looks like kind of curls, like a ribbon. And it says the C was cut to ribbons, like we saw. Wow, look at this D. It looks like it's in a fish bowl. And we can kind of see a water line, and there's a little fish. What do you think happened with the D? The D was nearly drowned. Oh my goodness. Nearly means that it was almost drowned. It wasn't all the way. Oh my goodness, look at the E. What's happening? Kind of looks like smoke or something's coming off of it. The E was slowly evaporating. So here, I'm going to go back. It's evaporating. You can kind of see it's slowly going away. We see it's lighter at the top and darker at the bottom. So evaporating. Look at that F. I see a shoe, and it looks like it's kind of getting shrunk and pushed down because it's getting wrinkly. The F was firmly flattened. So flattened starts with F, and it was being pushed down, flattened by the foot. My goodness, look at this G. It looks like it's growing horns. My goodness. And the G makes two sounds too. It can say G, G, like gorilla, or sometimes it says J, J, like giraffe. So it has a hard and a soft sound too. The G was starting to grow, G, G, grow. So it was starting to grow. So really it's kind of like it's sprouting. Maybe the roots are starting to grow. What's happening here? I only see part of my letter H, and the H says, but I can only see some of it. It says the H was partly hidden, so it's hiding. The H is hiding. Oh, look at the I. Kind of looks like somebody's putting frosting on it, like a cupcake. I. The I was nicely iced. Icing is another name for frosting, so it was iced. Oh my goodness, look at the J. It looks like it's jumping or vibrating. J, J. The J was rather jittery for J. Oh, look at this one. I see kind of gloved hands holding the letter K. K, K, K. Let's see what it says. The K was quietly kidnapped. Oh, those were the white gloves. They were taking the K away, kidnapped. Oh, here's an L, like for Lourenco, my name. Let's see what happens with the L. The L was much too large. It was too large. Look, that's why we could only see some of it. It was much too large. It didn't fit. Oh no, what's happening with the M? It looks like it's melting. Almost looks like candle wax dripping. The M was beginning to melt. We knew it. Oh my goodness, look at this N. What are all these things that are in the N? Yes, those are nails. Nails. N. Says the N was nailed and nailed again. That's why there were so many, because they kept doing it. Huh. What is this? I see part of an O, and I see it kind of looks like ivy growing from it. The O was rapidly overgrown. Overgrown means there's too much. It's taking over. Overgrown. Interesting. Look at this one. We have the P, and it kind of looks like it fell over. And I see it looks maybe like a crow or a raven, and it looks like it's taking little bites out. The P says, puh, puh. Oh, missed a page. The P was repeatedly pecked. So the bird was pecking the P. Look at the Q. Oh my goodness. It's been like cut apart. And it says the Q was neatly quartered. Quartered means it was cut into 4 pieces. Quartered. Now look at the R. The R says and I see like wheels. The R was rolled off stage, so it was being rolled off stage. Oh, wow. Look at this S. It looks like somebody's spilling some kind of liquid, maybe milk or water or juice onto it. It says the S was simply soaked. It was soaked. It means it was completely wet with whatever that liquid was. Look at the T. The T that says t, t. And I see rope all around it. It says the T was all tied up. So it was tied up with that rope. I only see a little bit of this letter, and it's supposed to be a U, and the U is a vowel. So it can either say the short sound, or U, the long sound. And it looks like there's roots coming off of it into a planter. It says the U was abruptly uprooted. So they were pulling it out. It was growing its roots, and uprooted means that it was taken out. Oh, the V, but I see only part of it. Some of it's gone. I wonder why. And the V says V. The V was mysteriously vanishing. Vanishing means it was going away. Oh, here's our W that says W, W, but it looks a little odd. It looks a little like tilted. Oh, the W was oddly warped. Warped means it's kind of changed its shape somehow. Oh, do you know what letter that is? X. And X says X, X, X. And it looks like you can see inside like bones. It says that X was carefully X-rayed. X-rayed. So an X-ray is when you go to see if your bones inside are okay. Here we see the Y, and it looks like a cane is kind of pulling it off stage. And the Y can say Y, E, or I. It actually has 3 sounds, but it's mostly known for, and its main sound is Y, Y. The Y was yanked away. So yanked is being pulled away. Oh, here's that front cover that we saw before. That Z that says Z. And we end with the Z was finally zapped. And that's the end of our book. Wasn't that a neat book? I just love those illustrations and all the black and white, but you still see lots of detail. Very creative. I love that alphabet book. Okay, so for our next book, I want to read to you this story. The title is It's Okay to Be Different by Todd Parr. And Todd Parr does a lot of books that I really enjoy and I have here in the classroom, and I'll have to share more with you. And he always ends his books, his stories, with a message, a written little message at the back. So when we get there, we'll know we finished the book. It's Okay to Be Different by Todd Parr. It's okay to be missing a tooth or 2 or 3. Have you lost any teeth yet? Sometimes friends lose teeth at school with us. It's really neat. And then the tooth fairy comes. It's okay to need some help. So here it kind of looks like this girl, she might be blind. Looks like she has a seeing eye dog with a special handle. So seeing eye dogs help, and it's okay to need help like that. It's okay to have a different nose. And we see this elephant has a very long nose. And all of our noses are shaped differently too. It's kind of neat. It's okay to be a different color. So here we see a black and white zebra, and here we see a rainbow zebra. Wouldn't that be neat if we could have rainbow colors like that? It's okay to have no hair. And here we have a little girl with her bow, and she has no hair. And that's okay too. It's okay to have big ears. Here we have the bunny with those big ears. It's okay to have wheels. Do you know what this is called that this boy is on? It's called a wheelchair, and sometimes people can't walk or they have difficulty with walking, and so they use a wheelchair to help them get around and to be more mobile. It's okay to be small, medium, large, and extra large. We come in all sizes, and that's okay. It's okay to wear glasses. Miss Ferris wears glasses. I don't, but it's okay. It's okay to talk about your feelings. Sometimes you feel purr, nice. Sometimes you feel roar, maybe mad. Sometimes you feel grrr, maybe upset or angry. And it's okay to talk about your feelings. It's okay to eat macaroni and cheese in the bathtub? What? I don't know about that. Sure sounds fun though. It's okay to say no to bad things. So here are these fish. There's a hook. And for fish, a hook is very bad because it can capture them and then they might not survive. So it's actually really good to say no to bad things. It can be hard though. It's okay to come from a different place. So here it kind of looks like we have a little alien and they're speaking a different language. And sometimes we have friends in our own class that come from different places. They might come from Afghanistan or Portugal or China or Japan, and they might speak a different language too. It's okay to be embarrassed. Oh my goodness, this has happened to me too. She has stepped on toilet paper and it stuck to her shoe. Oh goodness. And embarrassment happens. That's part of life. It's okay to come in last. And here it says the finish line. Looks like this turtle was in a race. And it's okay to come in last. I bet he tried and he put all his effort and worked hard. And that's what really counts, that you try your best and you work hard. It's okay to dance by yourself. And it's a lot of fun sometimes just to let go and have fun. It's okay to have a pet worm. Look at the little worm in the doghouse. I really like worms. They're so good for our plants and the grass and everything that's growing. So worms are important. It's okay to be proud of yourself. I want you to be proud of yourself. I want you to work hard, always try your best, and be proud of what you do. And even if you can't do something yet, if you keep working and trying hard, you'll get there. And it will feel so good when you do. It's okay to have different moms. It's okay to have different dads. And some of our families have 2 moms or 2 dads, or stepmoms and stepdads, and that's okay. It's okay to be adopted. And so here, it looks like we have a kangaroo mama and then a dog baby. And that's okay to have adopted family. That's important too. It's okay to have an invisible friend. And I know some of you might have an invisible friend. It's okay to do something nice for someone. Do you see this cat? It's holding cheese and it's going to share, I think, with a mouse. That's so kind. It's okay to lose your mittens. Look at the snowman. He's like, he forgot his mittens out in the snow. Just have to remember to get them home. It's okay to get mad. And we see the skunk and it looks like he let go of his scent and it's kind of stinky. And he's mad. And it's okay to be mad. That's one of our feelings and emotions. Now, how you handle it, that's what we have to make sure we're doing correctly. It's okay to feel that way. We have to just make sure we use that anger the right way. It's okay to do something nice for yourself. Oh my goodness, look at that humongous ice cream cone. Let's count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 scoops of ice cream. Wow. It's okay to help a squirrel collect nuts. So she's helping the squirrel. They like to eat acorns. It's okay to have different kinds of friends. And that's really important because we will in our class. We'll have all kinds of people and we'll make all kinds of friends. It's okay to make a wish. Do you see this dog? He's making a wish. He's wishing for a bone. Oh, here's the letter from Todd Parr. So at the end of the story, he always writes to us. It says, it's okay to be different. You are special and important just because of being who you are. Love, Todd. And that's true. That's what I believe too, that you are special and important just by being you. Well, friends, I hope you've enjoyed our 2 books today. I really enjoyed sharing them with you. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.